69 of Cullman will be at 11 a.m. today at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Bo Martz and Ricky Carr will officiate. Funeral Mass for Reno Carl Michaela, 71 of Cullman, will be at 10 a.m. today at Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Father Patrick Egan will be officiating. Funeral services for Ann Ovell Jones, 83 of Vinemont, are incomplete and will be announced later by Moss Service Funeral Home. Funeral services will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Chris Mayo officiates. Interment in Cullman City Cemetery. Graveside services for William E. Bill Anderson, age 71 of Cullman, will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow at Flint Creek Cemetery. Moss Service will be directing those arrangements. Funeral services for Mark Van Hill, age 60 of Garden City, will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial in Garden City Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home is assisting. This station will be from 6:30 to 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. Graveside services for Candace Sue Southard, 57 of Cullman, will be at 1 p.m. today at the Etha Baptist Church Cemetery. Burial immediately following. Cullman Heritage Funeral Home is assisting those arrangements. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent, today.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2 right here in Cullman, Alabama. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning.
I am doing great. It is show week at Wallace, and we are just...
We're just happy to be here, right?
On edge here. We're just happy to be here and awake, because otherwise I would be sleeping.
Yes. Well, you know, 2 show days are hard. We've got another 2 show day
Two
today,
more shows,
and then a Saturday show and a Sunday show. So if you haven't seen Midsummer Night's Dream at Wallace State, if you missed it last night, come on out, because we had a great crowd last night. They loved it, and it's a really funny show. It's really
funny
great.
show. It is a really funny show. And so let's go ahead and jump right into the weather this morning. Might as well. It's feeling a little cold out there. Let everybody know. It's of course brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The November 7th almanac looks like this. The average high is going to be 68 degrees, with the record being set at 85 degrees in 2005. The average low is 39 degrees, with the record being set at 21 degrees in 1976.
Wow.
Sunrise today at 6:12 and sunset tonight at 4:49 p.m. And here's a look at the southeastern radar for you.
And there's nothing on it.
There's
Nothing
nothing
at all.
there. Good deal. So let's look at the forecast. Tonight, Today we're going to have a high of 57 and an overnight low of 36 degrees. Of course, 0% chance of rain today. Tomorrow we're going to have a high of 63 degrees. Let's look at the rest of the forecast for this week. On into the beginning of next week, looks like we're going to have some rain there on Tuesday with a high of 68 and a low of 43 degrees. Cooling off there as we go into the weekend. 47 degrees, yeah.
Wow.
So, get your jackets out. It might actually get cold and stay that way for a little while.
Until, March.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You never know. You never know with Alabama weather. So
true.
Yeah, excellent. So, and of course, cool weather means Christmas in Coleman.
Christmas in Coleman,
Yeah.
yes, it does. That's November 8th and 9th. That's this weekend in downtown Coleman. And some of the merchants featured are Classy to Sassy, What a Girl Wants, Monograms Plus Deep South Classics, and more. You can visit them on the web at christmasincoleman.org or visit them on Facebook at Christmas in Coleman. They're going to keep you up to date with all the information of different merchants participating. And one in particular that we want to point out is Finders Keepers. Like I said, the event runs November 8th through 9th. That's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You can visit them on the web at finderskeeperscoleman.com, or you can visit them on Facebook at finders.coleman. And they're going to have some really great sales going on, and you definitely don't want to miss it.
And of course, it is the first round of the playoffs for high school football.
We
have a couple of different area teams in those games tonight. Unfortunately, the Bearcats are not in the playoffs. So we have Cold Springs at Gadsden, we have Vinemont at Lauderdale County, and West Point at Parker. So good luck to those teams. Boys, do good for the area, even though Coleman City can't be there. It's sad, but maybe next
County,
year.
That's good, and we're going to be supporting them.
Absolutely. So, and of course, we have this day in history. Let's take a look at what that is this Friday. I think, I knew it had something to do with FDR. Of course, he was elected to his record fourth term as President of the United States. Still the only president to serve 4 terms.
Wow.
Actually, serve more than 2 terms. Yeah, so good. Congratulations to him. Good job for that.
And that's really interesting in light of this being election week, earlier in the week.
Yeah. So, and of course, we have a Facebook friend. So let's take a look at the Facebook friend.
So much going on this morning. Mr. Jake Curtis is our Facebook friend, and he likes Boy Meets World and Hugh Jackman. I feel like I would get along really well with him because I'm also a Boy Meets World and a Hugh Jackman fan. So thanks, Jake. We're going to give you a certificate for a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come by here at the station. We'll give you your certificate, and you can head out to Berlin and pick up your sandwich.
Absolutely. And we have a giant show lined up for everybody today.
It's going to be really good. We have Mr. Ken Brown and Lieutenant Colonel Myron Donald here, and they are going to be speaking about the Veterans Day celebration at Sportsman's Lake, taking place tomorrow.
Yeah, so don't go away, because we're going to come back and we're going to do our merchant ad segment right after this.
Sell paintings of cats?
I sell antique cameras.
I sell mufflers.
Surfboard stemware.
I have no idea how to pack this.
I need help.
I need experts.
It's fragile. Can you be trusted?
The UPS store pack and ship guarantee. We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it.
So if anything happens to this,
We'll take care of it.
I love logistics.
We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it at the UPS store.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, this is the part of the show where we like to tell you about some of the local merchants in the area, just to turn you on to some of the local commerce. So, of course, that means we're going to be giving away some prizes. So, let's take a look at those prizes. We've got
my favorite.
There's a good one. We've got 2 free cupcakes from Frostings. Bakery. You can have your choice of one of the three from Bojangles of Coleman. And we have a day pass for 6 to the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. So, sounds like a good weekend of fun right there. So, keep your eyes and ears open because we're going to be asking you a question about one of the merchant ads that you're about to see. Deb's Bookstore, it's your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome. Used books are half price every day. New books are 20% off every day. And gift certificates are available.
Cotton State Barns, you can buy or you can rent to own. They have barns starting at just $14.96, and there's no credit check. You are approved. They also do carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. That's Cotton State Barns.
Jolly Time Rentals, licensed inflatables, slides, water slides, obstacle courses, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment rentals. It's all there at Jolly Time Rentals.
Grand Point Pharmacy does coffee and gifts, and they are now featuring something new. The kids can now choose the flavor of their medicines at Grand Point Pharmacy. And of course, they make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough.
Tires for Less is more than just tires, although they do offer Bridgestone and Firestone tires. Oil changes, minor engine repairs, they have it all.
All you can eat lunch buffet at the Coleman Pizza Hut is from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day for only $6.49. They also are featuring a Sunday night buffet from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Coleman Pizza Hut.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, Coleman's only men's specialty store for suits and sport coats, and they also offer some great deals on tuxes.
Berkeley Bob's Coffee House and Whole Earth Store is a complete espresso bar. They have organic, fair trade, shade-grown specialty coffees and bulk teas. Tonight, November 7th, they're going to be featuring Microwave Dave, their live music. Next Friday, it's going to be Tom Gint, and Monday, November 17th, is open mic night.
Microwave Dave is a great act, by the way. Get down there and see him. Hair by Loretta, color specialist, hair care for the whole family. She does colors, highlights, body waves. She can do anything there, so go check her out. All right, that is the first round of our merchant ads here on Today on 2. And our question today has to do with one of our specific ads. And the question is, which of our advertisers is more than just tires? They have their slogan is more than just tires. So, think about it. Call us at the number at the bottom of the screen there, 256-734-7399, and give us a call while we take a look at Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Caitlin and this is Amy, and we're both from Premier Bank. Amy, can you tell us about each service that all of our offices offer?
Yes, you can stop by any of our 9 offices and open a checking account, savings account, IRA, apply for a loan, pretty much anything you need we can help you with.
So come by and check us out at any of our 9 locations. Thanks, and we hope to see you soon.
All right, I think we have a caller on the line. Hey, can we ask who's calling?
Agnes Grimes.
Hey, Miss Agnes, how are you this morning?
Fine, how are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Okay, so the question for you this morning to get all of those prizes is, which one of our advertisers' slogan is more than just tires?
Tires for Less.
Yes.
Tires for Less is correct. Good job. So if you'll hang on the line, we're going to get some information from you, okay?
Okay,
thank you. Thank you. Tires for Less is that they offer more than just tires, but they do feature Bridgestone and Firestone tires. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of our merchant ads right here on Today on 2. Earl's Body Shop. It was voted Best Automotive Repair in Coleman. Large and small towing available, local or long distance. They also have 24-hour towing. They're located on Highway 31 North.
Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for your auto body repair and service, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jen at 734-1353 at Mullins Body Shop.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. It's an 18-hole golf course facility, beautifully manicured big greens, and 4 sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities. Chesley Oaks.
And the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard is the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen, and I really don't know anybody that doesn't like Reese's Cups. You know, that's just universal, and so everyone will love this blizzard, and you can get it at Dairy Queen.
The Red Door Emporium, serving breakfast and lunch, artfully delicious. We'll save you a seat. Monday through Friday, there are the times there at the bottom right of the screen, and I saw some pictures of their food, and it actually looks really good.
Be Fit is a fitness facility in downtown Coleman. It's located next to Renard's Gallery, and it's $100 per month, but there is no contract. You just pay month to month, and your membership includes a free personal trainer.
Farmers Insurance. Tommy Warhurst is located next to Specialty Pharmacy. Call today to get your free quote or visit thewarhurstagency.com. Again, that's Farmers Insurance.
And Casa Cafe has specials every day on tacos, fajitas, burritos, and more. They offer a buffet on Friday and on Sunday. And of course, Casa Cafe is located on Main Avenue across from the post office.
Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center, they have tons of fitness opportunities there. 6-lane competition pool, full fitness center, indoor rubber walking track, and day passes are available. So go check out the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Steel Orchard is offering you the highest quality products at the lowest possible price since 1985. You can buy your fresh hand-picked fruit from over 20 different varieties of apples. You can call them at 734-5249.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue Pack, featuring the family barbecue package for only $14.99, is a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns. They're located inside the Berlin Quick Stop.
And Frostings has a variety of different cupcake flavors every month. You can check them out today. They're located next to the movie theater in the Marketplace Center. They're open Monday through Thursday 10 to 7 and Friday through Saturday 10 to 8.
And those are our merchant ads for the day. And stay tuned because we're going to be coming back to tell you about some stuff going on in the area with our Community Billboard segment.
Own Your Own Home Furnishings is locally owned and operated by Dan Stevens, offering bedroom furnishings including mattresses and bedding, living room furnishings including sofas, loves, and recliners, dinettes, appliances, and more. Not in stock? We'll order it. King mattresses starting at just $5.99, queen mattresses starting at $4.99, and adjustable beds with queen memory foam starting at $14.99. Great prices, brand names, cash or payments, free delivery, $20 for referrals. Located at 315 4th Street Southwest. Call 256-734-4545. We make it easy, you make it happen.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And our community reports are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. There's a Veterans Day celebration at Veterans Memorial Park. Tomorrow at Sportsman's Lake, there are going to be more events taking place at the Coleman Municipal Airport. It's going to start at 8:30 a.m. and run till 3 p.m. In case of rain, events will be held at the VFW. The guest speaker, of course, is Vietnam POW Lieutenant Colonel Myron Donald, and we are going to be interviewing him here in just a minute. And complimentary lunch for all veterans and their spouses will be provided. The Sacred Heart Church Annual Spaghetti Dinner and Bazaar is Saturday, November 22nd in the Family Life Center. It's homemade spaghetti, slaw, bread, dessert, and a drink. It's all included in the price. That's $8 for adults and $4 for children. The evening will also feature the church's Knights of Columbus Annual Turkey Bazaar, and all the proceeds are going to go to the upkeep of the church. Community of Women United in Prayer meeting at Northbrook Baptist Church on Veterans Day from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. There will be special prayers and Thanksgiving for all military veterans. This group is open to all women who wish to be in prayer. You can join them or call Nancy at 737-0580. The 11th Annual Parade of Trees is going to be Friday, November 7th. That's tonight from 1 to 6 p.m. and tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's located in the Warehouse District, and you can contact Ms. Gail Swafford for more information. The Tamika and Friends fundraiser benefit dinner and concert is going to be Thursday night, November 13th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at St. John's Church. Dinner will be provided by Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, and tickets for this dinner and the concert are $50 per person. All the proceeds are going to go to the Tamika Powell for Friends with Cancer Fund. And of course, the Wallace State Theater presents Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. It's tonight at 7 and tomorrow and Sunday at 2 p.m. in the Betty Lee Paynes Theater in the Student Center at Wallace State. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students. And if you have a community billboard you'd like to share with us, you can visit us on the web at channel2coleman.com. You can call us at 256-734-7399 or be our friend on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Susan Crane and Blake Heiss. Tomorrow, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Billy Barnett, and on Sunday, we would like to wish a happy birthday to Miss Annette Metton. And of course, those names are going to be put into the drawing to win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen that's going to be taking place here in just a little bit. And our anniversaries from the week are going to be put into a drawing to win a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden, which is also happening right now.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that drawing for everybody.
Let's do it.
All right, for the birthday, yes, drum roll, please.
Mr. Tyler Brannon, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Birthday
Mr. Tyler.
Monday.
All right, and for the anniversary,
let's see. Zach and Tiffany Oldacre, congratulations. Your anniversary, was yesterday, so happy anniversary.
So come on down and pick up those prizes for you, the Dairy Queen ice cream cake and the
gift certificate to the Candle Garden.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and take one last look at the weather, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Today we're going to have a high of 57 degrees tonight, an overnight low of 36, and tomorrow it's going to be a little bit warmer, 63, but don't get too used to the warm. So it's going to get cooler. Good. We're about to come back with Dennis.
Yes, Dennis is going to be interviewing Ken Brown and Lieutenant Colonel Myron Donald about the Veterans Day celebration tomorrow, so you do not want to miss this.
Don't go away. Have a great week.
I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Got a safe driver headed toward the freeway. He is doing 44 in a 45. Now
in the nation, Safe just got a little more exciting. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders.
Bill, that's the perfect merge. That was flawless.
Nationwide is on your side.
As soon as you've conquered coq au vin, there's chocolate to souffle. There's baklava to build from scratch, and béarnaise to top epic fillets. There is you and your guts, and heat that you can trust. KitchenAid Even Heat technology gives you incredible control over sautéing, melting, and simmering, and the most even baking across all racks. And when everything you try turns out, there's so much more to make.
Own Your Own Home Furnishings is locally owned and operated by Dan Stevens, offering bedroom furnishings including mattresses and bedding, living room furnishings including sofas, loves, and recliners, dinettes, appliances, and more. Not in stock? We'll order it. King mattresses starting at just $5.99, queen mattresses starting at $4.99, and adjustable beds with queen memory foam starting at $14.99. Great prices, brand names, cash or payments, free delivery, $20 for referrals. Located at 315 4th Street Southwest. Call 256-734-4545. We make it easy, you make it happen.
My Sorelli means so much to me. It keeps me smiling, keeps me shining. Feels like a secret that's worth hiding. But I want to share with the whole world. 'Cause every girl deserves to feel like the luckiest girl. Can't you see? You get swept away each time in the beauty of Sorelli.
Well,
welcome back to Today on 2. Big day in Coleman tomorrow. Big Veterans Day celebration. Colonel Ken Brown is back with us. And Ken, your very special guest for the weekend is with us this morning. Tell us all about him.
Absolutely. Well, this is Lieutenant Colonel U.S. Air Force retired Myron Donald, and he's from Tucson, Arizona. We went to great expense to fly him in here to
Not yet,
help us celebrate Veterans Day in Coleman tomorrow all day at Veterans Park, Sportsman's Lake, and Myron will be giving a little talk about his experience as a prisoner of war in Vietnam. I think those of us that have been around long enough remember when the POWs came home and what a joyous occasion it was. And I don't think, though, that a lot of people really appreciate what these guys went through in that experience. Most people are aware that it happened, but most of them don't know the details, and it's a very moving story of courage and dedication and determination to return with honor, which is what their slogan was. And Myron and the rest of his band of brothers that served over there served admirably, and it's a story that I think a lot of people need to hear, and very few people, I think, in Coleman have had a chance to meet a guy that went through that experience. So I hope that the pavilion tomorrow at Sportsman's Lake will be covered up with people here to welcome Myron and also to welcome home all the Vietnam vets.
Myron, do you do a lot of speaking engagements throughout the year?
No, a lot. It kind of goes in cycles. You know, initially when I got back, it seemed like everybody was interested, but it's been 40 years now, so it's like once in a while I'll do a talk, and then apparently other people hear about it. So then I might do a slew of them, and then might not be any for a while. But I feel it's kind of important that people are interested to tell them what I can about the experience. And even now, you know, when I talk to people quite often, they were born after I got back from Southeast Asia. So that's been kind of an eye-opener.
Well, give us kind of a preview, Myron, a little bit about what your talk is about.
Well, people are often, the usual question is, how'd you get shot down? It's my own fault, really. Secondly, what'd you do every day, which is mainly pace, filled with a few moments of wild fear. What'd you eat? Grass soup for months on end. You know, what did you learn from it sometimes? I like to do that often. They just say what happened, you know. But, and I prefer to answer questions that people want to know about rather than tell them what I think they ought to know. So, and I'd like to suggest to people who come to this show, any veteran they see, you know, has something that might identify him as a veteran, ask him what his experience was, because one of the peculiar things is that people say, my God, you had such an unusual experience, and then I hear their story, and I think theirs is more interesting than mine. So the experience you have isn't quite as exciting to you as something else. So, you know, I talk to these people and hear their stories. It's just unbelievable, some of the stuff, things some of the people have done.
Everybody's got their own story.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think for as many people as served and survived Vietnam, all have a story to tell.
And what's neat about this is that last year we had the Huey helicopter, which is a signature piece of equipment, out at the park, and we'll have it again this year, and it was on static display on a lowboy trailer. And I was watching for a while, and a lot of grandpas were talking to their grandkids about what it was like to fly in that, or what it was like to be transported in that, or medevaced in that, or whatever. And you know, this is a great opportunity for the Vietnam vets to come out and see a lot of the equipment that they operated, and to be able to tell their kids and their grandkids, sit there and talk to them about what their experiences were. A lot of people do want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got a couple of questions, Myron. Were most of you survivors? Or were there several who didn't come home?
Well, there's, as a general way to look at it, I guess, about half the people, of the total people who are shot down,
about a third were probably rescued, a third died in the crash, and then a third became prisoners of war. That's kind of how that worked. As far as survival in the camps, if you were badly injured, you probably didn't make it. There are a few exceptions, like John McCain, because they took care of him. But once you got into the prison system, it was difficult, but not very many people died in the prison. There were a few. Like one of my cellmates was a great guy. He'd enlisted in World War II and fought through the Pacific. He was also in Korea and had been flying in Vietnam, was a prisoner of war for 6 or 7 years, and was bitten by a mosquito and died of typhoid fever a few months before release. So there are those kinds of things. And there were a few people who were killed. We had a couple of escape attempts, and when they caught them, the Vietnamese basically killed them. Not, I don't think deliberately, but because of the brutality of the response to the escape attempt.
I'm sure you've talked to survivors, POWs from World War II and Korea. How do your experiences compare?
I think one big difference about the Vietnam War was really a war of individuals, where World War II and Korea people often went over as a unit. And one thing that was very different about Vietnam is from World War II is people went over on a ship quite often, so it would be a week in transition. But in the Vietnam War, you flew out of San Francisco on United with stewardesses and in-flight meals. You landed in Vietnam, went as an individual quite often to a replacement depot, were flown out to the unit, who might even be engaged. You spent a year slogging through the mud and stuff. Your tour was up, the helicopter picked you up, you went to Tan Son Nhut, you got on United with stewardesses. And a day later, you're back in San Francisco with people taking it out on you. So there was a lot of isolation because of the way the war was operated, which I don't think was very helpful. Now people are deploying to Afghanistan and so on as a unit, which I think makes a big difference.
And then they come back and they get honored as unit, as our Guard unit did here last year or so.
And I think that's really important and combat is a really, for most of us, it's an individual experience. So it's hard to find somebody else that you feel can relate.
Ken, to wrap up quickly, what and where tomorrow?
Okay, well, hopefully we'll be able to get this off with good weather. It looks like we're going to have a good weather day. Going to be really nice out there. We have things going on both at Coleman Airport and down at Sportsman's Lake all at the same time, so people are going to have to, they can come to either the airport first thing in the morning and get a program that tells them what's going on at both locations all day, or they can come to the park and get a program and see that, and then they can pick and choose what they're most interested in. The aviation buffs are going to want to see the static display of aircraft out at the airport, and the P-51 Mustang and so on. The Army and Marine Corps buffs are going to want to be down at the park to see all the military equipment and displays and weapons and all that sort of thing down there. We're going to have a big Civil War program, so history buffs and the kids and everything are really going to enjoy seeing the cannons fired and the people in their uniforms and that sort of thing. And we have helicopter rides out at Coleman Airport starting at 10 o'clock for the public, so you can come out there, $60 a ride that the Army aviation people are charging, and they'll take you for a ride over Coleman in the Huey helicopter. So that's going to be a good event. I think a lot of people will be turning out the airport for that. But it's a day-long activity. Everything's free. No charge for anything. The veterans and their spouses are going to get a free lunch. Everybody else can buy their lunch from Johnny's Barbecue out there. We'll have music and entertainment, and it's just a great family day. So I think Christmas in Coleman and that will be a good experience for everybody to just come and be able to have a day out tomorrow. And I would just urge everybody, we have Veterans Day once a year. This is the weekend that we celebrate it. We ask that people come out and just thank their veterans 1 hour a year. And there's plenty to see and plenty to do all day out here tomorrow. So I hope people come out and just slap a few backs and shake a few hands and say thanks to the veterans.
Okay. Myron, thank you for coming to Coleman and seeing us.
Delighted to be here.
Ken, thank you for everything you do. We appreciate it. That's our program for today, brought to you by Premier Bank.